Pony Express Christmas by Sigmund Bauer. Jeremiah Sparling, an inexperienced rancher, and his oldest son Noah are stranded on the trail from town when a blizzard hits. At home, Grace Sparling tries to hide her fears from her 3 young sons and feels guilty over the harsh words she exchanged with her husband that morning. Side note, she called him a fool. A Pony Express rider pushes himself and his horse through the storm, picturing a warm room and a hot meal at the other end. Will he stop to help Jeremiah and Noah? Does he sense the danger that lurks? And does he know that he carries with him the meaning of Christmas in a most unexpected way? So as in a previous short, of course he doesn't know. But as far as this book, wow, it is a gem. It is so good. So it starts off with the author showing all 3 parts, like there's 3 main pieces to the puzzle, and he does a really good job of kind of outlaying those, sharing a map at the beginning of the book so we get a lay of the land, and then he just dives right in. And that was really smart because it keeps this book short where it could be overly long. That's appreciated. One other thing that makes this book such a gem, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but in each chapter of each page, there's like a very special detailing that's happening around the edges. And it's just really beautiful and heartwarming and really nice to see. It adds a depth to a Christmas book that makes you feel all cozy. It's just merry and bright. It's good. It's very good. And so I really appreciate that detail of this, the detailing of this book. I find that to be unique and wonderful rather than just plain pages. It just adds a little zhuzh that is very much appreciated. As for the storyline, it's interesting because unlike the previous book that I just got done reviewing, One Perfect Gift, this is predictable in a different way. This book was predictable, but I didn't mind it. It was done so well, written so good that even though I could kind of guess what might happen and some of the bad that might befall everyone or how the characters might get out of certain situations, it was actually still wonderful. In part, it's because the author is just so good with descriptions. It's just so well done. So even though some of it I could guess, because that just happens for those of us that read a lot of books, on the other hand, it was just beautifully written, which made it a wonderful experience and a great journey. Also, there's just overlays with the Bible. So if you're a Christian and you've grown up that way especially, then you'll be able to see some of the overlay or Christian themes or different passages of the Bible that kind of are reflected or mirrored in the pages of this book. I appreciated it. I didn't find it preachy at all, just, again, warm. And this book for a Christmas book was definitely a good, cozy read, and I give it 4 stars. 4 stars for the characters, the layouts, the strategy of the author, the author's genius in storytelling, making the main father character, Jeremiah, a storyteller. I thought that was really clever. And just the ways in which the stories all connected together, even though they're happening apart. There's a symmetry that's appreciated. And I like it when it's seamless, where one story leads into the next story, leads to the next story. And so it's not like this definitive difference of characters. They're all actually like combining seamlessly while you're entering in different scenes with each one's life. That was actually pretty brilliant, let's be honest. And so I highly recommend this book, Pony Express Christmas by Sigmund Bauer. If you've never read it, I suggest you go and pick it up. It's definitely a gem of a book worth reading. And if you'd like to know more, please visit all of the many shorts that I did about this book, as they each pertain to a certain passage or page that I found especially compelling. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Until next time.